Hello and welcome to what is a very special episode of Cadbury Athletic's Born to Win. We're in the Champions League. We've got a double header today. We're going to be facing Marseille and Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. Let me show you what you've missed. Now, as you can see on the screen, we are here to face Olympique Marseille in the UEFA Champions League match. Our first Champions League ever, obviously, with Cadbury Athletic. It was our first season in the Prem, and we have gone past the transfer window. And there's been some good transfers that have come in as well at the end of the window. We spent a fair bit of money. One that did come in was Mirza Tizic. If you remember, this guy was with us at the very beginning of the game save from Aylesbury United in the Vanarama North when we signed him. He had a good few seasons with us. He was just released from Middlesbrough, and a bit of a nostalgia player to come in. He's not going to play anything, but I thought it'd be nice to bring him into the club. Now, quite a few loans have come in and one big signing here, but I'll go through the loans first of all. Kenneth Dreyer, this is a guy that we were looking at a few transfer windows ago. He decided to go to Manchester City and they signed him for £10 million. Obviously, we'd never had that much money. So, yeah, see you later, Kenneth Dreyer. He went to Manchester City. We brought him in on loan. £2 million is the transfer fee for the loan. £32,000 a week we are paying. A good backup to have for our wide midfield positions and also up front if required. Now, Tyler Morton has come in as a backup centre midfielder. He can also play at centre back, but he can't jump and he can't head, so we're not going to be playing him there. But a bit of defensive cover. Again, a player that is trained to play in England, which was required for our squad registrations. Also, Joachim Johansson, I believe that's how you pronounce it. 25-year-old Swedish international from Inter Milan. He has come in on loan with a fee of 4.9 million if we do wish to trigger it. He's a very good player and I brought him in because he's a very good box-to-box midfielder. Forget about the finishing, everything else is outstanding. He could be a little bit more aggressive, but we're not going to complain too much. A good backup for Sulemane Fall and for Baldo as well. Now, 43 million has been spent. Tom Laskowski, we've brought him in because A, he's an England international, B, registration in playing for a trained nation, and also he's a very good centre back. He's going to be our first choice alongside Anderson, and yeah, very happy to bring him in. 6'2", great jumping reach, bravery and concentration, fantastic tackling, good marking and good heading as well. Positioning is one I never really looked at in Football Manager before with a centre back, but obviously having good anticipation, concentration, positioning, he should be in the right positions. Now, for that to happen, there were some transfers that had gone out as well. Luis Guevara, I don't know if I covered this in the transfer special, but he's gone for 5 million to Hoffenheim, paid in at 19 to 26 million, but he was just too inconsistent for us, although he has played very well for Hoffenheim, so maybe one that went away. Matt Moore joined Vallecano for 275,000. Yeah, a squad player as it is. And on transfer deadline day, Lazar Arnautovic has left and went to Sheffield Wednesday on loan. We couldn't provide him the football that he wanted this season. 17 caps for Bosnia. He's a very good player. Unlucky for Sparhic. Yeah, his friend has gone. Now, looking at the league and how we are playing, obviously we are fourth in the Premier League. 3 games, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Obviously, we did play Arsenal and we drew 2-2 to them. We then lost 1-0 to Manchester City, although big wins against Leicester, a 3-1, a 2-1 against Blackburn, and we have just defeated Newcastle 2-0. In the Carabao Cup, we were knocked out by Newcastle. We did play a fully rotated squad in preparation for the Champions League. So as we can see, we are going to face Olympique Marseille. We're going to get to that game, and I'm very excited for this one. Now, we weren't fully prepared for Europe, and as such, we don't have many players that are trained at club, so we've got a reduced 21-man squad for this. The game that we are going to play against Marseille, we've got Peralta in goal as a sweeper keeper on defend, Tarantino on the right-hand side of a fullback on support. No-nonsense centre-back for Gomez and Laskowski. I've started to play them in their more natural playing position. And also Gomez, his passing's 9. As a ball-playing defender, it's not really what we want. And we were conceding quite a few chances at the back due to loose passing that's there. Tony Berrio coming in as our fullback on support on the left-hand side. So Baldo, again, fantastic box-to-box midfielder. Very happy to bring him in. And I think it's probably his best position as well. So we will stick with the box-to-box. Whereas Sulemane Fall, his best position is an advanced playmaker. And we are going to play him on support because we've already got an advanced playmaker on attack with Menechi just ahead of him. Torres on the left-hand side with Drame. This guy's been absolutely fantastic since coming in. 2 goals, 2 assists in 5 Premier League games. Yeah, he just looks fantastic. He is definitely a brilliant replacement for William Gonzalez, who has left us. And Sparhich as well. He's already off the mark for the club. 2 goals, 1 assist in 5 games. I totally forgot he was 6'4". He's an absolute unit and very happy to have him up front. Now, one thing that I was going to actually go through, and I've kind of forgot before I did do that, we have had our facilities upgraded with our training and our youth facilities. So we are now looking at great training facilities and average youth facilities. So yeah, we need to kind of make that a little bit more, you know, let's just ask for them while we are here. We want to improve the youth. We'll leave the training for now. We've got 44 million in the bank. So yeah, I'm sure they can afford a couple of million to ensure that the youth that we do bring through are the best that they can be. Now, big game today. Very happy for this. I mean, are we going to get the music? I don't think I have sounds on, actually, so we won't. But we will get the banners. We will get the graphics. And there we go. Champions League. I always go positive. Let me know down below how you do approach the press conferences. But anything to do with the press and speaking about the club, I'll try and be as positive as we can, just to ensure that morale is at a high as well. And fantastically, Cadbury Athletic. I mean, 12 seasons ago, would I thought we would be here? No. When I started the game save, I wanted to get to the Premier League. To get Champions League football in the first season is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. I mean, there's Gomez at the back. He looks like an absolute unit. And who's this big guy here as well? There is another big boy in our defensive lineup as well. Now, as always, we're going to demand more. Let's get into today's game. We are away from home. Is it the Stade Velodrome, I believe, with Olympique Marseille? It's going to be the biggest crowd that our players have played in front. So I hope that doesn't cause any nerves. And it's our first time in this Champions League format as well. And nothing's kind of happened in our first half an hour of Champions League football. I mean, we are still in the game, which is good. And they want us to press Nathaniel Mbuku. Yeah, not a lot has happened. I've definitely got highlights on for this one, which is probably a good job that it is a double header. Looking at the stats into the first half, we've had 6 shots, 2 on target, an XG of 0.57 opposed to Marseille's 6 shots, 1 on target, an XG of 0.25. We have conceded most of the possession. I mean, is it worth going cautious? It's one of those. I'm a little unsure for now, but maybe we'll start the second half with cautious, but we are going to pump up our fists. Keep going in there. Get what you deserve. I don't think there actually has been a highlight, but there is one now, and it is to Marseille as Mbuku with the corner. He whips it in, and it has gone just over the bar. Peralta saw that all the way. Now, we are going to fire up our players, but we have got an injury to contend with. Archie Brown to come in for Berrio. Been unfortunate that one is there, but we are going to fire up the team. I mean, a highlight would be lovely. And if there is another highlight to Marseille, a highlight to Cadbury Athletic, I should say. That's what we want. As Vidal, got the Arturo Vidal haircut as well. Hits it off the crossbar. Not a lot has been happening. We're going to go back to positive. We are going to demand more. And in the 70th minute, we're going to make some changes. I mean, we're kind of holding on in this game. But let's face it. We're the underdogs in every... That's not a penalty. Please don't say that's a penalty. Oh, thank God for that. It's outside the box. And nothing results from the free kick as well. Right, it's time to go. Time to go a little bit more attacking. Let's get some changes in. We will pause the game as well. I keep doing that. I keep leaving it off. So, Jonathan Torres, we're going to play you as the attacking midfielder. No, we're not, because now you're a little bit fatigued. Right, Dreyer on the left wing. Drame, we're going to bring you off for Sidi Diatta. Jovanovski, you know what, let's go 4-4-2 here. Dreyer as the advanced forward. Sparhich, you haven't done too much, so Mitic is going to come in. You know what, let's change it around. I don't want to go too attacking while we are away from home. So, Diatta, we're going to put you in as a box-to-box midfielder. We're going to swap you around with Fall. Fall, you are the advanced playmaker now on attack. Diatta, we're going to make you the box-to-box midfielder on support. The same as Baldo on the opposite side. And I think that is the only changes that we can make. So let's hope that is enough. I mean, I'll accept a draw, I'll be honest. I will definitely take a draw all day long. And you have to press play Ross for the game to continue. We haven't done too badly in this game, but just a highlight in our favour would be fantastic. And we are going to encourage them, just as Marseille get another highlight for themselves. As Keane from distance, that's poor by Peralta. The fact that we have Dortmund next as well doesn't fill me with any kind of joy. We've just got to go attacking, haven't we? I don't want to watch that. That was too sad to see. We have got a highlight. Jovanovski gives it to Fall, who loses it. Right, is this a highlight to us or to them? That can't be the highlight. Tarantino into Baldo. Back to Tarantino. Gomez. I mean, the good press by Marseille, but Baldo has the ball loosely to Mitic, but picks it up again. What have we got? Baldo down the right-hand side. Into Mitic. Tarantino. Back post to Jovanovski, and it's headed crossbar and over. I think if that's our only chance, then it's very disappointing. That was very, very disappointing, that is. I'm not going to say I'm proud. I'm going to say it was a dismal showing, because it was. We didn't attack enough. I mean, there was no highlights for ourselves, and going into the Dortmund game, yeah, I'm a little bit scared now. Now we are back for the game against Borussia Dortmund. I mean, we were away again in the midweek. We did beat West Ham 2-1, so we are currently second in the Premier Division. But Tony Berrio is injured for quite a while as well. He's out for 2 weeks. So Archie Brown is going to come in. And to be honest, we don't have any players on the bench or in the reserves that can be brought into the squad. So we have got quite a small substitutes bench as well. As I mentioned, we are playing, you know what, Drame, let's put you as a winger, a bit like Gonzalez. We are playing away from home again, and I'm not sure how many games that we are playing at home in the Champions League. I might just do all the episodes are the Champions League games. Yeah, not quite sure yet. Right, pundits don't believe in us. Go and do it for the fans. Yeah, Belgio, Reina, Abada, Diabate, Reese, Dedic. I mean, I know a few of those are real humans. Maybe when we see the faces that come in. Although I'm sure we did used to see the face pack. Clearly not with this one now. So, Borussia Dortmund against Cadbury Athletic. Let's get into it. Can we have a better game than last time? I really hope we can. Just a highlight, just a shot on target, just a goal would be absolutely fantastic. Again, we're massive underdogs in this tournament, and yeah, a highlight to us is fantastic. So Archie Brown, Fall into Jonathan Torres, back to Suleimane, Fall, Tarantino on the right hand side, Drame, back to Tarantino, low cross across, and we have got a goal. Edin Sparhich, his third of the season. Now, if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, if I've got any Bosnian knowledgeable people, please let me know. But Tarantino into Drame, cute little 1-2 there. Drame across the box. I mean, 3 people are waiting, including Jonathan Torres, Sparhich, and Manecci. Fantastic start to this game, and it's nice to see us get a goal on the European stage, but it could all go wrong. Abada has crossed it in. Mane back to Reina. Abada again, and it all has gone wrong. Ludovic Weiss. How long did that lead last for? 3 minutes? 4 minutes? I'm just going to not watch any of the opposition's goals. 8 minutes. There we go. We had a lead in a Champions League game for 8 minutes, and we're not doing too badly considering we are away from home, to be honest. 4 shots, 2 on target. We got an XG of 1.14, so we were meant to score the goal that we did score. Obviously, it was a tap-in. Can we fire them up? I mean, what is the best opposition shout to do? I'm not fully sure with Football Manager. Normally, I like to demand more, but yeah, encourage sometimes works. It could just be a luck of the draw, but I know that they are getting rid of shouts for Football Manager 25. Right, pump our fists again. Keep working hard. The result will come. I mean, Spahic has a goal. Manetti is not looking too great with fitness, and it is a position I was hoping to bring a replacement in for, but it just never happened. Suleimane full. We will put you in there with Theokane going in to midfield. We'll drop him back in. The Bourne midfielder on support. And this is where things are going to get a little bit scary for us here. So, Godoy is going to come in. We need a left back. We haven't got another one on the bench because Berrio was injured. Do we put Diatta there? Do we just put Courtney Nish in? Sammy Gedling? We'll put Sammy Gedling in. I don't really want to affect my first team players by playing them out of position, because it might affect their potential ability. But I mean, another shout would be nice. We will demand more. I mean, we're getting a point so far. 7 shots on target. Right, we'll make another couple of changes. Torres, we're going to bring you off for Jovanovski, and Drame, actually Mateus Baldo, probably for Sidi Diatta, and we will stick with that. I mean, Drame is on a 7.9. He plays so well. He's such a good player. And for 17.5 million, I think it's an absolute steal that we have picked him up for. Although we are going into the last 10 minutes. We're going to encourage them. Drame with the corner. I mean, Godoy is waiting there. So's Lakowski. Fantastic. Tom Laskowski. First ever goal for Cadbury Athletic. He's put us in the lead against Borussia Dortmund. Drame, another assist for him. Fantastic towering header. I mean, do we go balanced? I'm just going to do it anyway. We're going to slightly try and time waste with a slower tempo. I mean, we've got 5 minutes left of the game. Can we see it out? I really hope we can. We've got no transfers, no substitutions to make. And we're going into the 5th minute. I think it's our first win in the Champions League. Fantastic stuff. Cadbury Athletic, we've made our mark. I probably thought we should have beaten Marseille, and the fact that we've beaten Borussia Dortmund, fantastic stuff. Everyone thought we'd lose. You proved them wrong. Wonderful to see. We're in 19th place. We're 3 points off the top. Yeah, let's see the next games that we are coming back for. So now I am just going to focus on Champions League games. As I mentioned, Inter Milan is coming up at the end of October, and then Villarreal, so a nice double header there. Following up with Copenhagen and Sporting CP, so you know, I don't expect us to get anywhere near this. The knockout rounds would be absolutely fantastic, but Inter Milan next and Villarreal. What a journey this has been for Cadbury Athletic. I'm so in love with this game save, and it's going to be a shame that it is going to come to an end. But FM25 is around the corner. Yeah, one last hurrah. I'll see you on the next episode of Cadbury Athletics Born to Win. Hit the like button and subscribe if you don't already, and I'll see you on the next one.